Hello, welcome to another episode of Just Play on Gamerboy Gaming, where I play the games that you need to have. I'm Gamerboy talking here, and today I'm going to be playing Streets of Rage 3 for the Mega Drive. And I'm going to pick the character I always pick every time I play this game, and that's Axel. Although I have taken a liking to Max on Streets of Rage 2 in recent weeks. I found a little bit of an exploit where you constantly do the slide attack to attack your enemies a lot quicker, but can't do it here because Max isn't in it, and I don't like Zan. Now, this isn't my favourite Streets of Rage game. Obviously my favourite is number 2. I played this before. The first time I played this game was on an emulator, and at the time I refused to do. The reason I have never done a classics review of Streets of Rage 3 is because I did not want to record it on an emulator. I felt guilty. I felt like there was a legal problem with that idea, but you could say I legitimately own it now, but who knows, maybe there'll be a Streets of Rage 3 review in the future, but at the moment I just want to play it like this. So now I'm just going to play this and see how far I get, because although it's not my favourite, I have finished this game before. I finished it on my own on hard mode, I think. I don't remember. I think it was hard mode. I can't remember at all. Even after playing this game 20, like, not this game in particular, but like the likes of Streets of Rage 1 and 2, I've been playing these games for 20 years, and there's still things about this game I'm only starting to learn now. For example, I didn't know that if you get thrown by an enemy, if you hold up and jump, I think it's either up and jump or just up and something, you can land flat on your feet and you will not get fall damage. And it's a new thing I figured out last year, and I'm shocked that I didn't figure this out before, because when you're playing games like this, I don't really tend to think there's any secrets of any kind. I thought it's just run from point A to point B, beat up as many thugs as you can, and just hope that you get a high score and you don't die so much. But I don't recall ever finishing this game on a hard difficulty without dying. I think I got to level 7 on Streets of Rage 2 without dying on expert. Tried it again on the secret hardest difficulty setting. Couldn't do it. Very difficult. There's a lot of differences in this game and the Japanese version. A lot of censorship issues with this game when it first released over in America. They had to censor a lot of sprites for certain different reasons. Some characters are replaced by other characters. I can't remember specifically what, but I do know that this game did have censorship issues with regards to like what's considered offensive and not offensive. Now, there is one thing I did notice about the enemies in this game, is there's a lot of things, there's a lot of things that you see in the original Streets of Rage that have made its return to this that were missing in the likes of Streets of Rage 2. And what I mean by that is, if you go up to enemies like these guys, these baseball players like Dwight and the equivalents, in Streets of Rage 1, you try and throw these guys from the back, you will get toppled on and take damage. I'm not going to do it here because it will result in me getting killed. But they made a return in this game, and you now take damage if you try and throw them, and it's not a wise idea. In terms of innovation, I have to say they didn't change much from Streets of Rage 2. It's like Streets of Rage 1 and Streets of Rage 2 was the big gap, that's the jump. There was a lot of changes made to make Streets of Rage 2 what it was, as opposed to Streets of Rage 1. They made a lot of improvements. The sprites were chunkier, they were bigger, it looked like a Mega Drive Genesis game. Whereas the first one, while it does look nice, it plays and acts and looks like an 8-bit game. It's like an 8-bit game with 16-bit technology, graphics, etc. And I'm dead. If that makes any sense at all, you know, for lack of a better term, it played well, but it played like an 8-bit game. There wasn't much to it, and what do you expect from a game in that stage of its life cycle? Streets of Rage 2 was the big improvement. That was the big one everyone liked. Apparently, that was the best one of the series. That's the I'm getting my ass handed to me. Streets of Rage 2 is considered to be the best Streets of Rage. I don't know what it is people didn't like about this one. I don't know if it's the branching levels, if it's the multiple endings, I don't know, but there wasn't much innovation going on here. The characters look similar to what they looked like in Streets of Rage 2. I would say it's not well received because it didn't innovate enough. I would also say it's not well received because I think it was released fairly late on in the Sega Mega Drive's existence. I mean, it came out in 1994 or 95, which wasn't a long time before the PlayStation came out. It has made its way to various different consoles. If you were planning on buying this game on its own, it's pretty damn expensive. I mean, I can't find this anywhere in Ireland where I'm living right now, so if I was to try and get this game overseas, it would cost a base price of about €35, but with postage and overseas cost and whatnot and customs or whatever you want to call it, or whatever is involved in that, you would see a total of about €50 you would spend to buy this game brand new, unopened, or whatever the case may be. If I was to be bitter about it, I would say this is Streets of Rage 2.5, but I'm not going to do that because I really do like this game. I do enjoy it. When I first played it, I thought it was very similar to Streets of Rage 2, except a little bit faster. I don't know if that's because I'm playing this game in its American format, where it's 60Hz and 60 whatever. I still don't understand why that's still being done today. I'll get to that in some other case, but... Oh, speak of the devil, there's Shiva. Jesus, he's... And if you have never played Streets of Rage, which if you're chosen to watch this video, I don't see how you wouldn't have, but this is the second last boss in Streets of Rage 2. And ends up being the first boss in Streets of Rage 3, and he's kicking my arse. I don't know if it's because I'm not concentrating or I'm getting... I can't kill him. Come on, just, do you know, I'm just going to spam the bare knuckle move, whatever it is he does. And he just keeps doing that. Okay, strategize. Oh yeah. Another thing, I don't know if it's me, but they did streamline it a little bit when it comes to special moves. You have to wait until the meter comes up. Okay. In the previous games, I'm not going to include Streets of Rage 1, but in the Streets of Rage 2, if you press the special button, you will it does deplete your life bar a little bit, and that was always the case. Unless you didn't make contact, in which you wouldn't lose anything unless you did this. It's too much to explain, but in this game now, your life bar does deplete if you do a special move, but if you want to prevent that, you have to let the middle bar go up, in which you do a special move, you will not lose health. I don't know why they did it, but it makes special moves a little bit easier because the bar does fill up fairly quick. I don't know if it's different depending on difficulty, but from my experience, it's not exactly difficult. And why would you do a special move anyway if you're not surrounded by enemies? That's a bit silly. Bit of a waste. There we go. I hate the bikes in this more than I hate them in Streets of Rage 2. They're such a pest. Another thing I much prefer about the Japanese version as opposed to this version is, it's a minor thing, but Axel wears his white top with blue jeans. Why he's wearing the yellow top in this, I've no idea, because he never wore yellow in Streets of Rage 1, and he never wore it in Streets of Rage 2. The only time he wore it in Streets of Rage 2 was if you were player 2 on versus mode and you played as the same character. Why they gave him yellow in the American version and the European version, I will never know, but in the Japanese version of Bare Knuckle, he wears white, and that's probably why I played Bare Knuckle and not Streets of Rage 3, but there you go. for fuck's sake. I've got an excuse as to why I'm doing so bad. It's because I'm talking and playing at the same time. So I've got an excuse. Rue and Clown Robot, I don't know. Apparently if you don't kill Rue and you kill Bruce, I think you unlock Rue as a character. But I don't remember, in which case I don't really want to kill him. But he keeps getting in the way. Oh my good lord. I am doing terrible. Get out of the way, Rue. Did I get him? And Rue, you unlock him to play as, and I'm not sure how it works, but you do get to unlock him later. I also have to say as well, and I don't know if it's just me or I don't like the music in this game. I really do not like the music in this game. I think it's very gritty, it sounds messed up, it sounds distorted. I don't know, it sounds like someone's put the speakers right up, if that makes any sense, and you know that crunchy, gritty feeling you get when the sound is just up way too high. That's what this game sounds like, and I don't know if that's just limitations of the hardware or what, but I never liked the music and sound in this game at all. I thought it sounded worse than Streets of Rage 2. What the hell was that? I feel ashamed of myself that I'm getting my arse beat as much as this. I shouldn't be beaten this much, but I suppose I'm probably just either getting old or just not as good as I used to be, or both. Or I'm just crap in general, because I've never been that bad. But again, I'm not really that good either. I never understood that, why female fighters, female enemies take long to get up. I never understood that, why they stay on their knees for an extra second longer before they get to their feet. Never understood it. They don't do it in Streets of Rage 2, they do it in Streets of Rage 1 and 3. They never do it in 2. I don't know what it was about 2 that was just so much better than this. Now that I'm playing it again, despite having finished it before, I do see its age. I don't like it as much as 2. I like it, it's brilliant. But Streets of Rage 2 just did everything right. This game just seems like it didn't need to happen. Oh, well, that's me. I'm going to try out Rue, see what he's like. And this is also a first. This is the first Streets of Rage game, the first in all 3 of them, where you could unlock characters to play as. You couldn't do that in 3, or you couldn't do that in 1 or 2, you could only do it in this. And that's incredible. I also think you can unlock and play as Shiva. Now, I don't know how to do that. I think there's a way of doing it. I'm not sure if it means... Wait a minute. Okay, I get Rue, but he's got the same voice pack, or whatever you want to call it, as Skate. Oh, Jesus. Okay, I've came to the conclusion that, okay, it's fine that you can do that. You can unlock new characters, but like, he doesn't have his own... I get it that kangaroos don't make a noise, or if they do, I don't know what noise they make and how the hell could they put that into the game, but he makes the exact same noises, squeals, as Skate. So it's pretty much Skate in kangaroo form. Oh, screw these bitches. I see what they tried to do with this. They tried to make them the same irritating bitches that you see in Streets of Rage 1. Like I said, they've done it again. They've took a lot of elements from Streets of Rage 1 and they've brought it back to Streets of Rage 3. I don't know why, because I think Streets of Rage 2 perfected everything that Streets of Rage 1 had. It made everything in Streets of Rage 1 better, or it took everything from Streets of Rage 1 and made it better, or I don't remember ever hearing that people liked fighting these people, and I don't know why the developers at the time were thinking, make them like this. They're not impossible, as you can clearly see, but they are tedious, and they're... I don't know how many times I've sweated trying to kill them, especially the ones in Streets of Rage 1. Well, I can't believe I lost a continue in the space of 2 stages. That is really bad. What's this now? Kangaroos can't read. Come and inspect the building of our new mall. I knew this place was linked with the syndicate. We interrupt this program for an important announcement. The chief of police has been kidnapped. The last person seen with him was ex-cop Axel. Stop! I'm not reading it, but I think I get the gist. Axel's been framed. Stage 3, playing Rue again. Why did I pick Rue? Oh, God. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. Do you know what? I'll make a save state and I'll play it again in future, but not right now. I can't be bothered. I don't know if there's any much point in me doing a classics review of Streets of Rage 3 now that I've just kind of covered the basics of it in this one video, but this is a Just Play video. It's slightly different to what I do on classics review. Classics review is scripted, but it's not that much different from Streets of Rage 2. It plays very similar. Better played with another player, with a friend, on the same couch. You can play online, but I've never done it. Might do it one day. Might. I don't think anyone's playing it. I will see if anyone's playing it. I do not think there is. I give up. Took too long. Anyway, that was Streets of Rage 3 for the Sega Mega Drive, Genesis, whatever you want to call it. But yep, that was it. Good game. Really good game. Not as good as Streets of Rage 2. I think Streets of Rage 2 is much better. So if I had to rank my favourite Streets of Rage games from top to bottom, 2 is number 1, 1 is number 2, and 3 at third in the pile. It is good, but 2 is just a little bit better, but that's my opinion. So thanks for watching. This has been Gamerboy talking here on Just Play on Gamerboy Gaming, where I play the games that you need to have. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Cheerio.